another absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, and I'm so glad to see it. Absolutely gorgeous. A nice breeze. It's really warm. It's a hot day, but it's a nice breeze blowing that's keeping us cool. Well, I can't say keeping the day cooler here in the Carolinas. I do hope everyone else is well and that you too are able to get out and enjoy this beautiful day. Regardless of the weather, hopefully you are able to get some fresh air, some sunshine in your neck of the woods. But as always, we do have a great thought we wanted to share, and I really hope you can find yourself within this thought today. This is an important, and it's called Find Your Secret Place and Activate It. Find your secret place and activate it. Let me say this. We are coming out of Psalms 91:1. And it says, those who live in the shelter of the Most High, or the secret place of the Most High, will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. And I wrote this question under it. What do you do when you find rest? What do you do when you find rest? And my short answer was, you want everybody to find it. Everybody you know or everybody around you to find that same rest. And my main script was Acts 20:35. And it says, I have been a constant example of how you can help those in need by working hard. You should remember the words of Yahushua HaMashiach. It is more blessed to give than to receive. And I'm going to read over my notes today. When the Most High caused me to find this script, I instantly knew the why. He reminded me that just by doing what he caused me to do, I am making a world of difference in folks' lives. For instance, he reminded me of the elderly Hebrew couple we saw at the park yesterday. He said, just by you being who I made you to be, plus respecting your elders, you made their day. Abba reminded me of this supposed pandemic, and that, pardon me, this lady keep walking behind me and it's taking my attention for a second. I watch my surroundings. I don't care what you look like. You could be a little baby. If you steady walking behind me, I'm watching. Abba reminded me of this supposed pandemic, and that couple may not have had a lot of interaction with others. But with my happy-go-lucky approach to life, I struck up a conversation, and it was as if they were waiting on it. And like I said before, I'm no believer in luck. I just say that because everybody know what happy-go-lucky means. You're cheerful, you're giddy, just happy to be alive like myself. I don't mean to make too much of this act of kindness. However, giving goes way further than simply digging in the wallet and giving a few dollars to the homeless person. I believe it's all about finding your secret place, spending time in the Most High's presence, learning his voice, and finally doing as Yahushua said, only what Abba told him to do. Once we do this, we will come to realize that our secret place is always activated. Basically saying your ears are sensitive to the leading and guiding of the Spirit or Ruach of the Most High Elohim, the Ruach HaKodesh. So yes, feeding and clothing folks are important. However, what about sharing a piece of spiritual Ruach bread and a cup of much needed spiritual or Ruach water? As reminded by our loving Abba Yahuwah, it can be as simple as saying hello, or as myself, hey there, It's basically living your life on purpose. Living your life on purpose. And the Most High reminded me of that on the way over, and I jotted it on down. That was a thought he gave me a while ago. Live your life on purpose. Like you meant to do what you did that day. For the Most High. Listening to him. And like I say, this thought is activated. And all you're doing is activating your hearing and acting on it. You listening intently and patiently, and then moving. And like I always say, only doing and saying what the Most High tell you to do. Just like Yahushua said. When he say move, you move. Or when the Spirit of the Most High moves you to move. Or when the Spirit of the Most High moves you. Hey, let's get it. Once again, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas. And as always, we're so glad to see it. It's a nice warm day today. Got a nice breeze flowing though, keeping us cool. Because without this breeze, oh boy. It's one of them cloudless days. Well, I see chemtrails. Those aren't considered as clouds, are they? Yeah, I'm being facetious. I'm so excited about the day and this weekend. We're having a family reunion in my neck of the woods. And I think it's gonna be like 10 years since we've all been able to come together. Siblings, that is. And all us siblings being together to visit our parents. So I'm quite excited about that. The Most High reminded me of that. I had somewhat forgotten that. No, I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't even thought of that. That this was an opportunity for my parents to see all of us together. And to visit us all together, put it that way. But yeah, find your secret place and activate it. And like I said from my notes, on the most part, this is getting to that quiet place and listening for the Most High's voice. And being patient. See, I think a lot of times we like to be the ones that run the conversation or run relationships, but not so with the Most High. He gonna let you know real quick. No, it's not gonna work with me. Let me find a comfortable spot. No, sir. The Most High let you know quick, that's not gonna work with me. You're on my time. You're on my schedule. Yeah, see, that's a good thing. We want to submit to the Most High and get on his schedule. Get on his calendar of events. What's the word? Get on his calendar is right. Agenda. See, that's even better because it's not only being put on his calendar, but it's being putting yourself in his ways of doing things, his acts, his desires, his agenda. And once we do, we're gonna start not falling, but lining up with the acts of Yahushua and doing the exact same thing he did while he was here on this earth, walking this earth, but even more. And it always puzzled me why he would say we would do even more. And I truly believe in my heart it's because it's more folks, more people, more sons activated, have found their secret place with the Most High and have activated it and walking out their calling. More hands on deck, put it that way. And then we can reach more, teach more. And like I said, just give a cool glass of water with a kind hello or how you doing. See, them folks yesterday, it was like I said in my notes, it's like they was waiting on me or waiting on somebody just to say something to them. Because when that lady reacted, she started telling me her business. Because what it was, I saw them sitting together doing a crossword puzzle. And see, the Most High reminds me that I was raised right. My grandmother Lucetta, she told me 2 things not to ever forget that she told me. She said, don't you ever see somebody hungry and you don't feed them. And don't you ever not recognize somebody from being in your presence. If somebody walks by you, you need to speak. If somebody's hungry, you need to feed them. And if you're eating, you offer them something. It's automatically now. I don't even think about it. Just and show reverence to your elders. And of course that's from the script. But it's just something that's being taught me, and that's all I can say, inbred into me. That when you see somebody, and of course it goes to how the Ruach leads you with me nowadays, as far as how I speak and how I carry on with folks. But elderly folks, it's a no-brainer. I gotta say something and treat them as if they were my grandmother or my mother. But let's get it. Yes, sir. Find your secret place and activate it. Just find that secret place and activate it. And see what the Most High was just reminding me of. This is this is a totally different type of activation process. Or this is a totally different way than the activation we're used to. In our activation or activating things, we're used to putting in work. Like the thought says, the word says, activate action. And however, activating this secret place is that of an action. Pardon the camera right now, I gotta get myself straight. It's the action of being still, which is an action. And it's the act of being quiet, which is very hard to do. In his presence, that is. And like I said, that's a challenge for most of us who are used to always running that chopper. And see, that's not me. Or it wasn't me until here late, where I found my voice. And finding your voice is all about finding yourself and finding something to talk about or to speak on or to voice one's opinion. And see, I know this subject very well, hence the title of my page, The Secret Place. PS 91. This hill always gets me, basically on Thursdays and Fridays, after them squats. But I'm far from complaining, because it's by this time a month ago or so, I would have done 100 squats. But I've just done one set of 30. The Most High willing, we're gonna get back there. Pardon me, let me fix my britches. And them squats ain't no joke now. So don't jump out there with reckless abandonment. I think I said that right. With a reckless abandonment that they can whoop their hind part. WHOOP. Whoop. And literally, that's where it's gonna be hurt. Them hip pointers. They're gonna be singing a new song. Yes, indeed. So yeah, it's all about something. You ain't good, man? You say yeah? That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm good, bro. I gotta work out. Thank you, though. It is. I've been on that quarter many a days.
Okay, man.
Trust me. I like that confidence. Stay up, bro. See, that's what I've been waiting on. And see, that's what I'm talking about. And it's thought for today. You ain't gotta go busting folks across the head with the Bible, with the text all the time. And to make sure we get it and do it right, we have the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, to lead and guide us into all truth. To lead and guide us into what to say, when to say it, and how to say it, or what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And like I said in my notes, you'll start seeing you're having a profound effect on folks. Well, to be honest, the Ruach HaKodesh, through you, is having the effect. Because like the text says, he does the work. It's the Most High that's doing the work, not us. See, all he needs is yielded vessels. Or should I say, all he needs are yielded vessels. Saying, yes, sir, I go, I do. Now, when, however. I heard some singing. And I wanted to give a shout out to my sister Joy Lester on HebrewConnect.com. She's a very powerful singer, or should I say singer, there on Hebrew Connect. She has a YouTube page also. But she heard me singing during one of my recordings. And she said, it sounds like you need to be singing more, in a comment. I said, yes, ma'am, I am, I will. Like, I was saying that like, you're another foot to butt that the Most High is using to remind me to use the gift. But it wasn't a few days after that, after I said I was gonna do it, that my brother came to town and got me up in the studio. And it felt good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it felt good. Because where I'm at, I really can't sing like I want to. At home, in the shower, in the bedroom, even in my studio at home. Even though I have a soundproof studio, or portable studio, I just haven't had the free. And plus, our walls are paper thin where we reside right now. So that outing was a grand opportunity for me to do what I love to do. And like I was saying earlier, it's who the Most High made us to be. See, I can't see a grown with anybody, but especially an elder Hebrew in my presence, and I don't say something to them. Just like they were sitting down doing a crossword puzzle together. And that showed me that they're in agreement, working out the problems in life. That was a profound picture the Most High allowed me to see. But this should be our stance towards the Most High in working out our problems in life. And at the same time, encouraging one another. It's very hard for me to see another Hebrew and don't say something to him. How y'all doing? Good, good. Because I like to present the picture. Of what a man should look like. And even better than that, a Hebrew man. And even better than that, a child of the Most High. One chosen to do the work. One called and set apart to do the work. A chosen priest walking in his office. Encouraging my brothers and sisters. I think about them little ducklings every time I get in this neck of the lake. I haven't seen them lately. The last day or so. Well, I have to remember I was on Park Road yesterday, and when I was over here last, I saw them while I was recording on that side of the lake. And I think she was teaching them how to fly. And what a picture that was. And see, let me say this real quick. What we need to do is remind our brothers and sisters that they can fly. Like that R. Kelly song, I Believe I Can Fly. Now, I know that fella has gotten himself into a lot of predicaments here lately. Well, half his whole career. And we have basically shrugged it off and said he sang too well. And he sang now. And not that I'm excusing his mess. Just like the Most High don't excuse my mess. Nor the world excuses my mess. And are quick to call me out on mine. But that fella put out a song when he did that one. And see, that's our job. Is to remind each other that we have wings. Oh boy. Oh boy. See, that reminds me of the, what's that commercial? With the can of drink. They talking about gives you wings. You know what I'm talking about. I guess I'm not meant to call it out. But see, that's how the Ruach is. We already have the wings and the gift. He's there just to activate it through our obedience. That's why I say we activate it by yielding. Yep, this is one of the only activations where the only action you take is being still in his presence. Is yielding to his voice and not sharing yours. See, that's one of the hardest things in the world to do. Sit still and be quiet. just like my boy, or my man's, Dimitri Pruitt. One of his artists has a song called Wait a Minute. No, it's called Wait a While. Because the storm don't last always. No, I think she said wait a little. Just wait a little. Yeah. Wait a little. Yeah. Just wait a little. Because the storm don't last always. Just wait a little. Yeah. Just wait a little. Yeah. Just wait a little. Because the storm don't last always. And see, that's in waiting on his presence. And getting in that secret place and just being quiet. Y'all hear that? I did. There was a bird singing. But as soon as I said quiet, all you hear is the breeze. And see, that's when the Ruach is ready. When he steals everything around you, by you yielding, he'll start cutting out the noises around you. At least so you can't hear him. And see, that's how to become once you activate that and spending time in that secret place. You can be in the loudest room in the world, but you still have that quiet. You hear that bird hush? You still have that quiet place where you can hear the Most High's voice over everything. It's just like it's a drill hammer. Like it'd be working on the streets, blah, 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 blah. That's how his voice will be activated in your life once you yield to him. Okay, we're not gonna do our ride today. Like I said, we have other plans. But I love y'all. Stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. And find your secret place and activate it. Shalom.